Make room for God. Make room for God. Too many times we have so many plans, like our plans, we have plan A, plan B, plan C, plan D, and it goes all the way down, right? And we realize that in most cases, one of those plans will work out, right? Because of God's grace. But in many ways, God tend to not allow our plans to go the way how we desire, because at the end of the day, he's not the one that's going to get the glory. Now, I want to talk about Gideon. With Gideon was the weakest of the lot, right? When the Lord appeared to him, he was like, me? Who, me? Me can't do that. When he went up against the Midianites, he had thousands of men, right? In the first case, God had to strip down his army. God took away 20,000 of them. Is it 20,000? 22,000 of them. And then God go again and God strip down and take away 10,000 of them, right? In the very end, Gideon was only left with 300 men to go up against the other armies, right? Now, in hindsight, you're looking at it like 300 men. Where are you going with that? The reason why God did that, and he said it in his word, that he didn't want the Israelites to believe that they did it in his strength or in their strength, but they did it through God. Because at the end of the day, God and God alone should get the glory. Not me, not you, not my brother, not my sister, nobody. It doesn't matter who our destiny helpers that who have assisted us or who God has used. They're not the ones who should get the glory. But at the end of the day, all glory, all praise, all hands should be pointing to God. And if you're planning, I'm not saying planning is wrong, because of course, God said in his word that you should make the vision plain and write it down and whatever. Good? Fine. But at the end of the day, you should go to God, just like how Gideon went to God and said, me can't do this. How am I going to do this? Every step and every move that Gideon made, he went and he consulted God. He didn't just go and say, okay, I'm doing this, because he already knew that 300 men, what am I going to do with this with 300 men? He knew that he wasn't able to conquer or to come out victorious without God's help, right? And that is what I want to say today, that in spite of all the plans that you're having, ensure that God is being planned in all of that. That God is the one directing those plans, that you are seeking God first. If it's plan A, Lord, what should I do with this? Lead me, whatever. Don't just go with God and say, God, these are my plans, Fix it. You form in line. Fall in place, God. No. But Lord, here I am. This is my desire, God. Is it your will? Lead me accordingly. Because at the end of the day, you want to ensure that what you want is in God's will and God's desire for you. Because if you want something that God doesn't